Hi, my name is Sam Hess, and I'm doing an action research project redesign for EDU697 based upon an EDU671 research project that I did at Ashford University. So my action research project area of focus is to show measurable growth in mathematics based on California State Common Core standards with my students through a use of an adaptive technology curriculum for math. The problem and background. As you can see, my students are from the Hispanic subgroup, and there is a considerable achievement gap based upon these two graphs between them and their white counterparts. Both of these graphs were taken and kept anonymously to keep the ethical best practices of privacy for students. So how do I know my students are behind and need to close the achievement gap? Well, I used the STAR data from the beginning of 2015 to see where my entry-level data was for each student. And in this case, as you can see, the GE equivalency was 4.0, which means my students were a year behind, as they should be coming in with a 5.0 into 5th grade. Again, all passwords, photos, or any type of student information was kept private to keep with the ethical best practices of the use of technology and graphs. My participant description, I have 3 students that will be participating based upon the graphs that I previously and this data that I previously showed. All 3 students were selected with anonymity and with the ethical principles of instructional technology for privacy in mind. So the question remains, what are my interventions? My interventions are to use the adaptive technology for math called Wowzers, with the use in conjunction with internet research. These technologies have been ethically considered through web accessibility and confidentiality. Each student was thought of in mind to keep the accessibility, confidentiality with technology-based learning, and has been ethically vetted to make sure that this is within the principles of ethical best practices and